wasn't going to start with this, but
Okay.
how do you manage 6 kids?
Man, they have great grandparents. Nah, I mean, man, to be honest with you, for as long as I've been a father, I've been an entertainer. You know, I kind of think that when I had my first child, my first biological child, God kind of aligned the moon and stars for my career. So by the time he was born, I was already like releasing my first album. So as all the kids, I think it stands, every time I released an album, I had a child almost. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you do for celebration.
Yeah,
when the album is done.
There you go.
Right.
So I mean, I think that being that they kind of were born and grew up understanding what I do, it became a lot easier than if I was a father that wasn't an entertainer first and then suddenly became an entertainer and they had to transition. So I think because they were born into this transition of life for me, that it makes it a lot easier.
I definitely have to ask what it was like working with Kevin and Will because they're both so funny.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of both of them.
Right.
What was it like on set, and what was the experience, for you working with those guys?
Man, the experience was just a phenomenal one. I think that I learned so much, from being on the same set, seeing how, they raised the bar for themselves and everyone around them. And I mean, I think I'm extremely appreciative of being a part of this entire operation here. It was definitely insightful.
Kevin, I've heard and seen, Kevin likes to break. He likes to laugh.
Yeah.
Did you experience that firsthand?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think they both kind of had. I think they had a pool going of who could make the actors in their scenes break scene the most. And I think they kind of broke even on that because I definitely died laughing in all of my scenes. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let's try it again. I wasted a lot of film.
How much of your dialogue was improv? How much was on the page? How much was it being adjusted? You know what I mean?
I think about 60% was improv. About 60, 67, 65% was improv.
Well, I've been on set with Will and his team, and they like to scream lines, and
Yeah.
was that going on with you?
Not so much for my character. I think that, you see, the thing is, because this film just happens to be a film about something that I am the most intelligent person in the room on. I just happen to be the most experienced, most, I guess I have a real place to draw from. And they kind of came in my world. So I kind of acted somewhat as a consultant, if you will. Just making sure that all of the preparations for stuff and things that they were concerned about were really things that would have to be concerned about. And the things that when it comes to Russell's environment, that those things were also authentic.
If I'm not mistaken, you were part of Ant-Man.
Yes, sir.
What can you tease people about it without getting in trouble?
That he gets small. Nah, man, I think it's going to be a lot more comedy than you expect from a Marvel franchise.
Was that a part you went after? Did they come after you?
I think we kind of met each other in the middle.
I understand. I got to go with you, but that's something I'm really looking forward to.
Man, you should. I think it's going to be a phenomenal film.
And
an outstanding franchise that we will do more of, and more and more and more.
I like the way you're talking. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.